The city of Parkland, Florida is holding a moment of silence today to remember the victims of the mass shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. It was 2 years ago today that a gunman opened fire, killing 17 people. Now, active shooter drills are conducted at nearly every American public school. Vladimir Duthiers is here with how the nation's two largest teachers' unions want to change the way these drills are carried out. Vlad, good morning. So what do they want to change?
That's right, Tony. The National Education Association, the American Federation of Teachers, and the gun safety advocacy group Everytown released a report this week calling for an end to drills that surprise students and the use of firearms and actors as victims to demonstrate possible active shooters in America's schools.
In the moment, it's a little nerve-wracking and pretty scary.
Unannounced active shooter drills happen at least twice a year at the Neptune, New Jersey high school where Charlize Kepler is a freshman.
Thank you.
We met up with Charlize and her mom, Beth, at their local coffee shop. A lot of schools are conducting these active shooter drills, sadly. How do you feel about them?
I feel sad that they're necessary, but as a parent, it makes me feel comfortable that there's something being done and a tool being given to the children who are sitting there vulnerable to feel like they can do something to empower themselves, to protect themselves.
The drill at Charlie's school last fall sparked immediate controversy in her community and school districts nationwide.
No one should ever support doing something just because you feel like, well, we have to do something, so let's do this, when what you're doing could actually cause trauma and fear for those children.
Lily Eskelson Garcia is the president of the National Education Association. The NEA wants to end drills where weapons are drawn and actors play roles as victims, sometimes covered with fake blood.
One of the things we know is not helpful is to have an active, realistic shooter drill that can frighten, terrorize, traumatize the big people and the little people in that school.
The NEA also wants to notify teachers, students, and parents in advance of active shooter drills.
Alert, alert. Boys and girls, this is a drill.
In 2018, CBS This Morning aired a live pre-planned shooter drill with a group of Ohio fourth graders. Even with notification and television cameras in their classroom, students revealed how frightening the experience could be. Who here is scared when they go through these drills? Would you want that advance notice?
No.
Why?
Because I feel that in that moment that the children are training, I think that they should be thinking and treating it as if it's real, just like a fire drill. Fire drills are expected to be treated as if they're real because it's going to save your life.
As for Charlize, the active shooter drills are not traumatic, they're typical.
My generation has grown up with these active shooter drills. We don't see it as something that is so terrifying and as extreme as some of the older generations because it's just kind of like how we've grown up and lived.
The Keplers do agree with one of the changes the teachers' unions would like to see, and that is providing students with school-based mental health assistance.
Yeah, it's such an interesting question. I mean, I see both sides of this. I really do.
The schools feel they have to do something because they don't want to be, be flat-footed. But on the other hand, is there evidence that this is working?
Yeah, and I can totally see how it would traumatize some kids. Yeah.
Especially young children.
Yeah.
Well, just even by watching the news, you see it happening, it's covered, it's traumatizing either way.
All right, Vlad, thank you.